Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me today. This is Marilyn Gale. Before I get started, let me just encourage everyone to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Now, let's go on with the article. Now, yesterday, nellie-senwamelsi, and I'll call her Nellie from now on, not to keep messing up her name if I did. You remember that I put out a quick video of her just slapping the crap out of this baby all upside her head. And it even looked like she had something in her right hand that she was striking the child. Couldn't see clearly. All because the child vomited on herself. And I guess she wasn't cleaning up the way this so-called woman wanted her to. Like I said in previous comments and on video, at first I cried because I could not believe that someone would treat a child that way. And then I got angry and I just wanted to blast this woman. So I do have this update. Let me continue on with the article. Sounds of dissatisfaction reverberated throughout the court when bail of a woman caught on camera assaulting children at Cachet was extended. Now, Cachet, and I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, and I would assume, I'm going to make the assumption that means that a facility that takes care of child care center, and those who know better, please tell me in the comments because I don't want to stay in my ignorance if I'm not saying things correctly. Now, some people were angry at the news. They swarmed out of court. Nellie, who's 40, appeared at oberholzer-magistrate-court in Carletonville on yesterday, on charges of assaulting a minor. She was arrested after a graphic video shows her violently beating up 3 small children on separate occasions. It went viral. She assaulted the children at ninnies-neurons-nursery-school with open hands all over their little bodies because they wasn't cleaning up after themselves properly, while one child was beaten up for refusing to sleep. Now, the court was filled to capacity when Nellie appeared in court that some even had to sit on the floor. Nellie was neatly dressed in a denim jacket, jeans, and huge gold hopped earrings. And I guess they threw that in there so you can get a visual of how she presented herself, like she was so professional. Okay, on with the article. She was in court briefly when the matter was postponed for further investigations. However, murmurs of dissatisfaction reigned through the court as the matter was being postponed. What investigation? What investigation? People murmured. One parent said her little boy used to attend the crochet and would return with blue eyes and marks on his body. Yet the principal said he got injured playing. My child started going there when he was 8 months old, and he is now 2 years old. He's an angry child, and he is a bully after he was abused, the parent said. Some of the people who were in court later picketed outside and waited for Nellie. At least one protester said they would not leave until Nellie leaves, or better yet, she should be in a cell to ensure her safety. Now, let me stop there. Hold that point. Let me just say this so you'll know, the whole details as far as the postponement. It has been postponed until the end of May 31st. So that's why, yes, part of the reason why they were protesting, because it was clear on the video that it's not alleged. We all saw it. Okay, let me continue. I left off, that she's saying that Nellie should be in a cell to ensure her safety. Scared for her safety, Nellie remained inside court listening to case after case. The matter was postponed until the end of the month. Okay, and I spilled the beans before that. I just didn't want to keep on and not tell you the postponement date. The crèche has been shut down. Okay, let me just go over some things that was not mentioned or clarified in the first article, and I'll put the link to both articles. Okay, this happened on March 26th. It went viral. Nellie's bail was set at, it has a R3000 bail. So I don't know, does that stand for RAND? RAND 3000. I tried to look up and see what that was in American dollars, and I think I got the correct breakdown of the currency. I got $207.39. So if anybody know better than that and I'm incorrect, tell me whether I'm close, tell me whether I'm all off, and then give me what it actually is in American dollars. The legal representative, what's her name? Lenny Ghani withdraw without giving reasons, and a new attorney was appointed to take over. So evidently the attorney for Nellie called it quits, and I can imagine why. I may not be correct, but I can imagine why. Members of the public order police arrived in 2 vans and managed to sneak the woman out of the court building. And this angered the crowd, who charged at police vehicles, banging and screaming and hurling insults at the woman. I want to show her who I am. Now, this is one of the people that was affected. One of the children, either parent, I think it was the aunt, that was affected by this. And she says, I want to show her who I am. She can't beat up my niece. Okay, there you go, the aunt. She can't beat up my niece and think that I will leave her alone. I want to beat her up in vengeance of what she did. In me, she has met up with her match. Go on, mama. We are both adults and parents and must fix this woman to woman. I want to take revenge for my niece. Police must not interfere with us because they were not there when she was having fun with our children. And one more thing that was not in the first article is that the crèche had not had a license since 2016. I know some of you guys commented that the school was being illegally ran, and that's the truth, because this year will be 9 years that school has not been licensed to do what they're doing. So right off the bat, they in the wrong. And then the principal tries to act like, okay, when people brought this attention that their children are coming home with bruises and what have you, or even telling that they're being abused, the principal want to say, it happened while they were outside playing. So, I think that's maybe why they got away with it for so long. The parents probably working, rushing home to make dinner, taking care of their family, and didn't communicate with each other that this was happening to a lot of kids. Now, all the kids are not falling on the swings or the slides or whatever kind of thing they have in the play yard. Everybody's not getting hurt, and every injury is because they've fallen. They did it while they were playing and coming home with like one lady said, blue eyes. I'm imagining she mean black and blue. She got a black eye. Now explain a black eye. You better explain something more than she got hurt when she was playing. You know what I'm saying? You better do that. And then, one lady, like I read, one lady is saying that, her son was 8 months old when he first began going there, and now he's 2 years old. And even at 2 years old, he's being a bully to other children or other people because he was hurt. And so in his little mind, he's thinking, hey, that's what you do. You beat people up. Sometimes you think you have a reason, sometimes you don't have a reason, but it doesn't matter. You just beat people up. So she's saying that her little boy is an angry little boy now, and I pray that she's getting counseling for that guy, because I know from the time he can remember, all he has known is getting beaten up at this place. And I'm not sure which article it was, but the article was mentioning that some of the kids were going home and said they were getting beaten up, and then they would cry. They would cry every time. Some of the kids, when they would cry when parents would drop them off. Now, anytime your child is adamant about not going to school, this may not be happening, but something's going on. Somebody's bullying them. Somebody's hurting them. Something is going on when your kids cry when you leave them. I mean, I know at first they have to get used to it. It like, you found a daycare. Okay, this is the first week or so, and they've been at home or with a relative or whatever. For some reason, you have to find outside childcare and they're crying. Okay, I give you that. But to do that after they've been a while at school, something's going on. Something's happening to those babies. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys this update. I said it wasn't easy finding what happened at court, in South Africa. I had to dig a little deep, but you know what? That's okay. I was determined to get this information. Now, they do have television stations in Africa, and I have it on my satellite. So I think I'm going to kind of search for that station and see if they mentioned it, or, and then when the upcoming case comes up, see if they can give a little bit more insight. And I just pray they don't keep postponing this, cause they got some angry parents and uncles and aunts and grandfather. They got some angry people, and rightfully so. Somebody beating up your child. And I think even with one of the videos, one of the articles with the link, they have a video, and the mother is just expressing with tears, talking to the reporter, who could do this to a child? And that's what we're all thinking right now. What kind of monster is this? And she didn't just beat one child because, evidently, she didn't like the child or whatever. She just don't like children. Because she dragging some kids across the floor, socking them in their head, hitting them with things. And, so it's not that she just got a dislike into one child. She just don't like children, and how she chose that field. Then again, maybe she likes it. Maybe she feels powerful, and that's why she chose that profession, because I don't know. Does she have kids? Is she banging them around? Oh, they should really look into that. If she have kids, her kids should be placed somewhere else, because I can't imagine her not doing to any and all kids. When she get mad, she's a monster. And she probably stay mad because she doesn't even, from what I saw in the video, it can't be an ounce of empathy and compassion in her heart to do a child like that. And please don't bring any animals around her. She probably beat them too. So anyway, I'm going to end it there, because I feel myself getting hyped up, because, I just still have visions of this woman slapping this child around, hitting her in her head, and asking them, why you vomit? And I'm not trying to make fun of nobody, accent or whatever, because I think your accent is cool, but it just don't sound cool on her. So, anyway, I'm going to leave you there, and join me again for other podcasts. And I bid you all a good day. Have a good one. Good night.